like nothing.
Yeah.
New. All my sketches were, why do my girlfriend's kids ask so many questions? So. Just questions.
Well, it's hard to keep the artistic well, like full of stuff in these pandemic times when we have less, things coming in to kind of feed that. So it takes some.
Okay.
I don't feel that way about improv. Like improv comes, I have improv stuff, but then like writing comedy with a perspective on something that's like, I don't know, like I don't want to watch any more news. I'm over the news and I don't have interesting perspectives on things right now. I just want to make it through quarantine.
Well, fair enough. Well, we are live to an audience of mostly just us, which is fine. But if you come and you watch this later, hello, welcome to No Pants Improv's belovedest of formats, the answering machine format. This is a holiday-themed one. Old Lang Answering Machine was the best I could come up with. So we're going to be doing 2 rounds of leaving voicemails in the aftermath of 2 gatherings of the same people who are fictionalized versions of ourselves. But we are office or friends. We're a group of friends, just friends. Anyway, so enjoy, relax, have a nice, light a nice scented candle if you feel like it, and we'll get started when the lights come back up. Okay, yes, you've reached Kristen. I did the holiday gift exchange this year. I'm running point on it, so if you have complaints or questions, please just leave a message after the beep, okay?
Kristen, so much better than last year when you were just like, hey, it's Kristen, leave a message, and nobody knew if there was a dedicated line for the complaints. I am, in fact, here to launch a complaint. Not about the Christmas exchange in general. It was great. I actually had a really, really nice time. I really liked that souffle that you had. So tasty. Whenever you get a chance, shoot me the recipe. My complaint is about Neil, because I specifically said no socks, and Neil gave me socks. I don't know if I should call Neil directly. I'm not good with confrontation, so I'm kind of hoping you'll middleman this shit out. All right, talk to you later.
Hey, Kristen, it's John. I'm glad. I was feeling really awkward about this, and I'm glad you just straight up asked about complaints, because I hate conflict, and I just, like, I'm really empathetic about colors and attuned to that, and green was just, I just don't think it should be green when it's not a natural fabric. And Neil knows that, right? Like, I feel like when he gave those socks, like, he made eye contact with me, and then you made eye contact with me afterwards. So you saw that happen. And I think we need to unpack that. So hopefully I'll catch you when I call back.
Okay, you guys, Kristen, I've got to say, like, this has been the best holiday exchange ever. I mean, Frozen themed gift bag. Who knew, right? Like, it's just, I feel so seen, and I really appreciate the idea of giving everybody in the troop a different color pair of socks, that the knee-high socks. I thought, like, maybe for our next show, like, we could all wear them and we'd all be the different colors of the rainbow, right? Anyway, I thought it'd be really fun, and I hope everybody liked them. John gave me this weird look afterwards. I don't know, but I mean, sometimes John just is really intense, and I think maybe he just thought, you know, had strong feelings or something. But anyway, thank you so much.
Hey, Kristen. I am not really calling to complain. I love the socks that you gave me. But inside, inside of one of them was a ring, which I was like, oh, this must be like, you know, a joke thing. It's just like a joke ring. So I was wearing it, and I was wearing it. I was cleaning my bathroom mirror, and it scratched the mirror up. So that makes me think this is actually a diamond. And that, I don't know, maybe you meant to put it in there, but maybe you just accidentally put a diamond ring in a sock.
Okay, note to self. One, what was Neil doing giving socks to everybody? That was kind of feel upstaged by that because I only gave one gift, and that was to Neil. So, which I'm glad he liked it, but Neil gave gifts to everybody. I don't know. It makes it unclear to me whether anybody else gave anybody else gifts. And I like to know when people don't do their holiday gift exchange duties. And I feel like in that regard, I've lost agency here. And that's a problem for me. I like to have everything in control. So note number 2 on the control thing. I think Jennifer maybe is shirking, did not give any gifts out at all. Need to double check though, make sure. And also, I see I have something like 40 texts from Nicole. So at some point, I'm going to need to figure out what is going on with her, but she hasn't called the dedicated gift line. So I feel like I am not obliged. Okay, just keep tabs on these things.
Hey, Kristen, just calling you back about the ring thing. I don't really know what you mean, but no, I don't have it. I have another complaint about Neil. So apparently not only did he give me the socks, I guess he gave everyone socks, which is a huge problem for me because now I feel, one, not heard that I didn't want socks, and two, I feel like I don't really mean anything to Neil at all. You know, he just got everyone socks. Anyway, hey, if you find a pair of headphones, they're like purple, they're super cheap, but I've had them forever and they work really well. And I think they might have like fallen out of my purse, or I don't know, maybe I forgot them when we were watching that kitten YouTube video together. That was fun. Oh, I gotta go. Something's burning.
Hey, Kristen, it's just. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I don't. What time is it there? I know I'm up really late, but oh, I forgot. Okay, well, okay. I guess you're still sleeping, so I guess I haven't woken you up. So that's good. Hey, so here's the weird thing. Neil gave me some socks, and was I supposed to give somebody socks? I'm a little bit worried about that, but so just let me know, would you? Because I didn't give anybody any socks, but I'm happy to get socks. Like I'm totally all about socks. We have great socks. So just let me know, okay? Thanks.
Hey, girl. Hey. Okay, so I've been texting you, and this is the first time I'm calling you. And so before I get into what I was texting you about, I just want to say that, like, it feels like you're being such a downer, assuming everyone's going to have complaints. I had the best time at that party, and I just wanted to check with you to see if I could get the rest of my Hanukkah decorations back, because I really only ended up with the menorah and the Hanukkah lamaka. And honestly, I just want to say thank you to whoever got me in Secret Santa and got me these Hanukkah pajamas. I feel so seen and loved. And like Neil got me Hanukkah socks. And I am just, anyway, but I'm just chock full of ideas for next year. Also, the souffle wasn't kosher, but very delicious. So I have mixed feelings about that. And then those little tarts that you had for dessert, I don't know if they were boysenberry or blackberry or what, mixed berry maybe. But I felt like they maybe could have gone with a little, whipped cream or maybe like some sugared whipped sour cream on top. Just very decadent, like so delicious. And anyway, I just wanted to say also that I'm really sorry. But I think I may have forgotten to give someone a gift. I don't know. Man, 2020's been rough and I'm not keeping up. And anyway, this is not what I wanted to talk to you about. Everything is fine.
Hey, Kristen. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I still have the ring on. It's really pretty, and I've been admiring it. And then I started to like remember some things, like remember that time we all went to see Little Women at the Draft House, and then like you and I were sitting next to each other, and I put my arm on the armchair, and then you put your arm like right next to my arm on the armchair. And then like neither of us moved our arms. So we were like touching each other for like really the rest of the movie. I mean, that's a long movie. We were touching forearms for the whole movie of Little Women. And I just want you to know I see you.
Hey, Kristen. Sorry. I should be able to get over this, but the socks, I mean, they were green, and it was like a prolonged eye contact. We just sat there and stared, and I am sure that something is up. I went to go talk to him, and I knocked on the door, and he didn't answer, and I guess he couldn't have been home, but I thought I heard movement in the house, and I want to let this go. Dr. Stevenson says I should let it go, and that it's like it's like when the Buddha says that you hold on to the hot ember, it's you that it's burning, but they're so green, they're just green, and I need you to get me through this, okay? Because I can't sleep, okay? I see them just all over the place. Also, they're medium, and I have large feet, and I think he's just playing with my head. Okay? It's not okay. Please call me back.
Okay, note to self, things in extreme disarray. 1, people who it's unclear whether they gave gifts. Every single person other than myself and Neil. People who it's unclear whether they received gifts other than from Neil. Everybody other than Neil. And that's other than the socks. Everybody got socks. That's clear. John is apparently traumatized by his socks, and Bree feels very unseen by her socks, but Nicole is thrilled that they are Hanukkah socks. So that's great. That's wonderful. Beyond the socks, it also seems like Jennifer thinks that everybody is supposed to be giving socks, but that's not the way of it, right? So remind myself here, not about socks. No more socks. Okay, now we move on to Nicole. Still a very big mystery as to why she texted me so much. Again, though, I refuse to check my messages because I am avoidant. So I don't know, and I refuse to know until she calls the dedicated hotline and talks to me about it directly, sort of direct. Send me directly. Okay, Also, how could she ask me for her Hanukkah decorations back? I bought them myself for this party. Somehow, I don't even know how, through the magical permutations of the gift of this gift exchange, I now owe her all of my Hanukkah decorations. I will get on that. Oh, Nicole got a gift. Nicole got Hanukkah PJs. Okay, write that down. Okay, but it seems very unclear that anybody gave any gifts, basically, other than Neil and myself. And apparently somebody who gave PJs and okay, there's a missing pair of headphones. I forgot. Oh, and this is the big one, and this is the one I don't know how to deal with at all, and this is the one I've got to figure out a very cool way to handle. I accidentally dropped my mother's wedding ring, engagement ring, in Lisa's gift, I guess, at some point, and now I touched her arm at Little Women, and which is not to say it was not purposeful, because maybe it was, but I definitely didn't mean to get engaged to her via Neil's socks. That's not the way I would do it. So just a lot of things to take care of here.
Oh, okay. Kristen, I just want to leave you a message because I have the most wonderful idea for an end of the year party. Because everybody just, was so full of holiday spirit last time. So I'm thinking, stay with me.
Neil, I know you're in there.
I'll be right there. Oh, okay, Kristen, I'm thinking shirts, right? It'd be so much fun, and a little New Year's party with some romance like that's starting to happen between troop members, right? Like, I think it'd be like kind of a nice, fun way for us all to get together and maybe connect. I think there's somebody at my door though.
You're not gonna get in my head, Neil.
They're shouting. I don't know what the deal is. I gotta get the door. Anyway, think about it. New Year's party.
Hey, babe. Dude, I am freaking out right now. I don't know what has been up with John lately, but he is being so weird, just like mad about green, talking to me about Buddhism. But he's like, I can't talk to you about this. Like, you wouldn't understand. I got to talk to Kristen, which is kind of not cool. I literally just saw him storming out. I don't know where he's going. He like peeled away from the curb, like, it literally made a noise like in the movies. It was crazy. Anyway, if you see him, just, I don't know, contain the situation like you're doing with the presents. You're awesome.
Hey girl, listen, I don't know why you're not getting back to the text messages. I've been trying to reach you. I know that sometimes, okay, I just feel that I should mentor you as like a fellow no pants lady who dates ladies, and it's really like, I know that they're lovely and they smell nice and you just want to be around them all the time, but you gotta chill. Okay, you just gotta chill. You can't go from like some forearm touching to proposing and then doing it via a sock. Lisa's pretty freaked out and she called me for advice. And I wanted to call and talk to you about it. I feel like maybe this is a cry for help or attention. Maybe you're very lonely and I'm here for you. Okay, you can call me anytime. But in the meantime, I would just say relax, take it easy, come over if you want. And really, don't be so thirsty.
Yes.
Oh God. I hopefully you're getting this. I may have set one of Neil's bushes on fire. I'm pulling away from I think I've lost him. Look, if I needed bail, do I leave the message here? Do I leave it on the automated gift line? I don't know, but I had to take action. Okay, I had to take action. So this party's been difficult for me. I wanted you to know that.
Hey, Kristen, so here's the thing. I can't find any socks anywhere. 2020, man. So I'm not really sure what to do. Please let me know, okay? I'm totally down with getting socks for people, but there's no socks.
Okay, Kristen, this is really weird because John just like came to my house and like started screaming and punching me in the face. I mean, I got bruises and stuff, and he set one of my bushes on fire. Like, that was one of he doesn't even. I've been growing that rose bush for like I don't know how many years now, and he just ran off screaming about green and that I wouldn't get in his head and that I could take my green ass to some other improv troupe. I don't. Could you just? I don't know what to do, but I think I'm gonna go to the ER.
Note to self, never again do I organize this thing. This has been the worst, most thankless thing that's ever happened to me, despite having made 1,000 calls, it feels like, and received 1,000 calls, it feels like. I mean, I'm not kidding, I've gone through 3 answering machine tapes, and might I add, I still don't know who gave anybody any gifts other than Neil giving socks. I know somebody gave Hanukkah PJs, big ass mystery as to who, and I gave Neil a gift, and that is pretty much it. So very confusing times for me. And that's not really even the big thing. I am avoiding the big issue right now because I am avoiding, even to myself, that I am apparently now engaged. I think sounds like I'm locked in now. So that's actually, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm like averse to it because like I touched Lisa Armstrong Little Women and it was good. I don't know that I was ready. And I don't know how to tell my mom that I gave away her engagement ring. She just gave it to me to have it resized. So I do feel guilty about that. Finally, let's talk about the fact that now my total of felons, felonies associated with the gift exchange is now 1 at least. I had to go bail John out of jail. I gave him to Bree for safekeeping. I hope that she can constrain whatever demons are in there. He just keeps saying the word green over again. I don't get it. It's like a color, man. Chill out. Jen, for the love of fucking God, Jesus Christ, Jen, anything but socks. Anything but socks. Okay, great. I'm having a good time. This is fun.
Okay, so I found out on Nextdoor that the reason there's no socks is because somebody torched all the shops on College that sell socks. Somebody set them all on fire. And I think it might have been John.
Oh, there's your beep. I just wanted to give you a quick update on John. He is heavily medicated and watching Big Mouth, so he's really happy right now.
I love this show, babe.
Yeah. Yep. I think I don't know what he even yelled just now. I think he said he wanted ice cream. What was I calling you about? Oh, updates and hey, listen, it's no big deal. Like everyone gets engaged accidentally sometime, or some people do. I don't know, just roll with it. I think you should just roll with the punches, you know, the sock in the. I realize that your mom's probably going to be like, where's my ring? And that's a whole different situation. But like, you know, it's not every day that you touch arms with someone and just feel something.
Hey, Kristen. Okay, there's a lot happening. Let's start with what's most important first. Jewish events. John is clearly unavailable to answer this question. So, very quickly and very important for puppet show purposes, is Lamaka with the yarmulke Lama Rama's like Jewish alter ego, or not alter ego, but you know, like a more religious outfitted Jew, or is it like his cousin and maybe he's Jewish, like a half Jew, and they're two llamas, and I think we could make some good puppetry with two llamas. I can't figure it out. Anyhow, I think it's going to be up to me and you to represent John, and otherwise it looks like he's going away for a long time, and you know we got that Jew connection, and so I think we should take that on, and I just wanted you to call me about that or text me back, girl. It'd be cool to text me back. I heard you're engaged. You know, I have mixed feelings about it. I support it, but I doubt that we'll really see you guys as a couple like in 2021. I think it's big flames, and either they're gonna burn or they're gonna like peter out. Really is. But I wish you the best, and I don't mean to tell negative stories about your future. Oh my God, I don't mean to do that. I like love you, but I think John has a real problem. Call me. You should set up a conference call with Bree.
Kristen, the thing with socks. I'm sorry, you really had my back, but the thing with socks, Kristen, is that there's two of them, and I just started, like, I got over the one green sock, and then I just thought about the pair, and then I did it, Kristen. I did it again. I set the bush on fire again. I am so sorry, Kristen. It was a fun party, but I can't let this go.
Okay, to recap, John burned down every store that sold socks in the immediate vicinity. I am going to hope he does not jump bail, since it cost me a ton of money to get him out of jail. The good news is he will be out, not in prison, for the holiday party, which is not, thank God, my problem. The New Year's Eve party Nicole's fucking hosting. Thank God. I just like to say, if I hear one more burning bush joke, I will fucking punch somebody in the face. And okay. Nicole calls me. Let me just tell you, Nicole, yeah, it's obviously the Jewish manifestation of the same llama. It's just two sides of a coin. Jesus, girl. And let me just say, this is not a good time for you to be using flame imagery in reference to my upcoming nuptials, which are coming up fast. We're apparently setting the date, and it's going fast. I'm glad Bree's in support. Nicole is, I think, it rhymes with Nelly, but starts with a J. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna give and maybe I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna give Neil a go on these New Year's Eve T-shirts, and just may God help me if he gives John a green one.
Hey, you reached Nicole, and I just want to say, if you are listening to this and you came to the New Year's Eve party / surprise wedding of Kristen and Lisa, I love you. I want to know how you felt about it. Leave me a message. I'm not Kristen, so the complaints I'm not so interested in, but if you need to like get it off your chest, then I guess that's fine. Hag Sameach.
Okay, you guys, I thought that maybe with the after all that happened with the holiday party, that I could try and make amends for stuff. Like I thought it'd be fun to give a lighthearted joke. So I got everybody these nice mistletoe candles, and I didn't realize that I was gonna set everybody off like that. Um, I didn't expect you to throw them at me. Uh, the shouting was a lot, and I was just glad that Bree was there to hold John down. I was trying to be thoughtful and be nice. And I guess this means I'm out, and it's okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
I fucking hate Neil. It's like he pays no attention to me. Jews don't do mistletoe. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hey, Nicole, it's me, Jennifer. I just wanted to let you know that I'm out of the hospital, and it was an allergy thing, I guess. The mistletoe candle throwing thing, and so that's why I broke out in those big red spots. But I'm fine, and I can breathe again, which is great. And I didn't have to be intubated, and I was kept in a separate ward from the COVID patient, so I didn't get it, and so I'm fine. Uh, it was a fun party. I mean, I don't want to go again next year. It was a little traumatic, actually, but it was, yeah. Thanks. So that's all. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah. Hey, I I just want to say I wish I could be thanking you for hosting the New Year's party, but of course it was a fucking disaster. Slash my wedding, which I was unaware of it being that night. And I just want to throw out to you that after I got married, of course, saw you and Lisa kissing under, you're just holding a mistletoe candle over your head. And I would just like to say, one, for somebody who keeps going around saying, oh, Jews don't do mistletoe, it looked like you were doing mistletoe just fine. Two, Neil meant no harm with those candles. It's a goddamn gift. Everybody needs to learn to chill the fuck out. But of course, nothing says happy wedding like a hospitalization. So please let me know that Jennifer's okay and didn't die on this, the day of my wedding, okay? Or whatever. I start Googling annulment. So thanks. It was great. Great party.
Hey, I know everyone was really worried about me, and I just want to say, I think the party was good. I think it was really good. Um, I saw what Neil was doing with the candle, right? Like, because I set stuff on fire, and then he gives me candles, and I'm like that's probably a peace gesture, right? That's what I'm telling. I'm just like they said at group, like assume goodwill. So I'm like, that's what he meant, and it's cool if it's a green candle. It's whatever. We're putting it past. You were an animal under that mistletoe. Damn. Yeah. So anyway, I appreciate everyone letting me be there, not making it weird, and I'm not letting the candle thing get to. I got it right here because I'd like front of face, back of mind, or something like. I don't know. I'm still working it out, but yeah, I've got it together. Don't worry about me. I have got it together. So don't worry. I'm not worried much. Thanks.
Hey, Nicole. Bree here. Yeah, you know what? I could really just like launch into the whole like mistletoe thing and you like making out with everyone for like a good 10 minutes, but that doesn't really sound like a fun can of worms to open. So I think I just wanted to thank you for hosting. your view is gorgeous. I really like your new place. And yes, I will come over and help you paint, unless you just kind of said that like in a drunken moment, which is fine too, because I am probably not the most qualified person to repaint your living room. I do think fuchsia is a good idea. I don't see a problem with that. Anyway, we had a lot of fun, and I guess I'll talk to you later when you apologize to me.
Oh, I just feel like nobody understands me, and I don't understand. Like, I want Brie to come paint my living room fuchsia because it's gonna be the fire of the blood of my enemies. I don't. Okay, I just feel like I'm starting to really get why John set everything on fire, because I just like I don't know why Kristen and Lisa never noticed me, and like I do so much for these people. I put on the nicest New Year's party ever, and like fucking Neil.
Hi, Nicole. I just wanted to say I'm sorry if I gave you the wrong impression. I'm pretty bad at like signs and stuff. So you may be deeply in love with me right now. And I have to tell you that I am deeply in love with Kristen, and I'm sorry. I hope that you find that special person that you want to spend every Hanukkah kissing under the mistletoe with, but it will not be me. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Nicole, I wanted to apologize for my earlier message, which was really grumpy and negative, and I'm sorry because things aren't really as bad as I thought they were. I talked with Lisa, and good news is she's deeply in love with me, so to you on that one. But I also wanted to thank you because the party was great, and I did notice that you got the same berry tarts that I had at my holiday get together, and you put whipped cream on them. So I'm glad that you perfected that for yourself. That's you gotta make things what they are when you are so picky as you seem to be. If you hear from John, please double check with him that he's not going to jump bail, because I put up all that money and I'd really hate to lose it. I'm gonna send Neil and Jennifer both gift baskets. I think just like because I feel really bad about the whole hospitalization thing, and also the fact that John beat the shit out of Neil, and then he gave him a candle, and it just didn't work out the way it was supposed to. And finally, just like I've been talking to Bree, and I really don't think it's a good idea for you to paint your house fuchsia. I just don't like your living room. I don't think that matches the rest of your color scheme, which is really muted. And also, it's just a hideous color. So, just some thoughts on that. Oh, and finally, did you come to my house and steal my Hanukkah decorations? I can't find them anywhere, and I feel like I saw some up in your house. So, side eye.
Kristen, it's me, Neil. I'm a little scared, okay? It's I thought the whole thing with John was enough, but now it's just like every night there's screaming and shouting outside my house.
I'm on your roof, motherfucker!
Neil!
I mean, it's kind of terrifying, and I really, I'm hoping maybe you could just have a little talk with Kristen, with Nicole and John, and maybe the whole troop. Okay, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, and nobody deserves to have bricks thrown through their windows, or to have their tires slashed, or to have green paint thrown in their face when they leave home. Please, okay? I'm sorry.
Hey, Nicole. I'm sorry. Just can't. That's just leftovers. Um, yeah, I just called because I wanted to say that if you talk to Kristen and Lisa, I haven't really got a chance to talk. Actually, I haven't talked to anybody. Well, I was just gonna say if you could pass on congratulations because I don't, I don't have their number, and I don't really have anybody's number. I don't really know. I haven't really heard from anybody actually. I don't know. Just tell them, go Bears.
Nicole, I'm driving down Ellicott. I've distracted them so far. All right, you just circle around and you just keep eyes on Neil, and I'll distract him. You've got this, okay? We can't let him win.
Nicole, I feel if Kristen called you to talk you out of the fuchsia, I think she doesn't know what she's talking about. Like, remember in college when we were like picking out our dresses for that one like huge event that I don't remember the name of right now, and she was like, "Oh, I think I can wear brown shoes with this black dress." Is that a person you want to take color advice from? Also, I am getting a super just weird vibe from everyone, and I'm just kind of wondering, like, do you think this has something to do with that like Ouija board exorcism thing we did last year?
Hey, Nicole. Couple of things. One is I wanted to ask you if you think that Jennifer is Nelly, like it rhymes with Nelly, but it starts with a jelly. I know Kristen's better at that. Because she never said a word about our wedding. So I'm wondering if maybe I'm giving off vibes to everyone. And maybe everyone thinks I'm into them and I'm not really into them. I'm just into one person. But that leads me to another thing, and that is that, okay, I didn't do that great in biology in high school, but I do know that I have a positive pregnancy test. And I do not know. I don't know if it was you or Kristen, and I need to find out.
Kristen, I really need your help. I need you to help talk Nicole down. Nicole, just put down the machete, please. I'm sorry, please.
I just think it's really important to leave yourself messages at a time like this because, God, it's like ever since I knew I was going to be a father to Lisa's baby, like, it's like all of my hatred of Neil has melted away. All of my life frustration has melted away, and I want to be a better person. I want to be a model for my kid, and I just I love Lisa so much, and I'm thinking that we should all raise this child together. I don't think it's fair to take one again away from Kristen. It's like we all know each other so well, and I don't know. But also in Ray, Jennifer's brown shoes. Bree is correct. Don't take color advice from her. We learned that really early on. But take some deep breaths. You're going to be the best at it. I love you. I believe in you. You are strong and you have got this.
Okay, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start, Nicole. I don't know where to start. Thank you so much for joining John on a crime spree. That was so helpful. Definitely kept that situation under control. You suck. Might I add, I had to talk Neil down from pressing charges, which he has every right to do, but it's my bail money that would be forfeited. So cool. Obviously, brown shoes is fine with the black dress. It was a muted tan. I want to throw that out. That's really beyond the pale. Fuchsia is a disgusting color for walls, and you're crazy. All of this is really just me kind of working my way up. Oh, God, by the way, please don't tell Jennifer we're having parties without her, because we aren't doing that. I gave her my phone number, so you can't just keep telling her weird stuff that's not true. I don't know what it is like that you're up to, but seems like nefarious. And here is where I really need to be clear. You are not the father of Lisa's baby. Now, obviously, I'm pretty upset about the baby thing because it's also impossible that I'm the father of Lisa's baby. It's pretty clear that you guys had some deficient education or instruction when it came to biology. But basically, as far as I can tell, the only candidates for who could be the father of that baby are John and Neil. And oh my God, if it's Neil, I will throw my body off of a cliff. Okay. Nicole, get your shit together. No more crime sprees.
Hey, Nicole, look what I found.
Okay, that is our show. I hope you enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed. I enjoyed very much being a part of Old Lang Answering Machine. I think this was one of our best shows ever. So thanks very much. We have shows starting in the new year every Monday and Wednesday, but we have shows coming up, including Nicole. I know we have one coming up soon, right? Thursday, maybe?
Oh yes, there is a show tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central, but it's not on No Pants. It's HIT Theater, and it's going to be Spicebox, who was on No Pants 2 Thursdays ago. We will be on this Twitch channel every first Thursday of the month, and at Hit Theater through Crete, Greece every third Thursday of the month, and you can see Lisa and I there.
And then the next No Pants show is, I guess, on Sunday. I think we have our soap opera, our weekly soap opera with the Sudden Knot, who are awesome. That is at 12:30 Central. Okay, great. All right. Thanks, everybody.
What if I just refuse to stop the live stream?